Alright, so I got 4 quick topics to throw at you. You ready? What we got to cover?
Remember what?
4 quick topics I'm going to throw at you. And we're going to go over.
Oh, we're going to go over. They said, do you have it covered? I'm like, yeah.
Oh, no, yeah. Okay, first off, it's been 3 weeks since I was gone with you on a Monday, so what did you think?
Really? I thought it had been that long.
Yeah, I missed the last 2 weeks. So now I'm back. How does that make you feel?
Excited.
Okay. Well, still attaching to that. The first time we went to Sweden, you called it gay. The 2 men got cupcakes, yet the last 2 weeks you've been talking about how much you're craving it.
It's still gay. I didn't say it wasn't gay all of a sudden that I did it. Now it's not gay. No, it's still pretty gay.
You've just been craving your cookies and cream?
They're good cupcakes. What do you want to do?
Okay.
It's not something I would specifically go around talking about either.
Right.
It's not like I'm in class. Like, oh man, you guys. Unless they know about it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a secret thing.
Okay, number 2, we played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 for the PlayStation 3 last night.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask you, we were playing online, randomly met up. What's up with your pansy girl strategy where you go and sit on a part of the map and don't move?
It's called sniping.
It's called you have like 3 kills in 10 minutes.
No, there was one I had 7 and 2 assists.
Oh.
And I only had 2 deaths.
Yeah, well of course you only have 2 deaths, you're not doing anything. Did you see I had like 16?
Yeah, I know that. And you also had 15 deaths, so there you go.
Yeah, but I'm getting stuff done.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of stuff done. You have
especially when what about the one
overall 1-point gain?
It doesn't matter.
You died one less time.
It doesn't matter. Michelle tweeted last night that she had a great day with Dan and Brad.
Last night, so they hung out Sunday.
Yeah. So you think we got brought up at all?
With you think that Michelle or Dan brought us up? Or
Brad or anybody?
Or Brad,
like especially since Michelle feels the need to endlessly defend him.
Maybe.
Just any.
Well, they might have said something not specifically like, oh, by the way, you know, Joseph was saying, well, no, I don't think like that. I think maybe they might have said something like, oh, we were doing this with them on this day or what have you. And then I'm sure Brad said, oh, I really miss them. And I'm sure Michelle's like, oh, I miss you too, or something like that. And, or she might have taken another approach and said,
they hate your guts and wish you could die.
I think they might go, oh, I always tell them that or something like that. I didn't think they had seen each other in a while either. So.
And that's the first time in a few weeks to my recollection.
Yeah, because just about every week I ask if they spoke to him or not. Yeah. I haven't at all.
Yeah.
You know, like I said,
like a month and a half now?
Yeah, the first day of class.
Apparently, you go to UCF. What are your thoughts on the UCF student that wouldn't let his girlfriend out of his apartment and beat the crap out of her?
I didn't hear anything about that.
Oh, you know where it happened? Pegasus Landing. Which is a convenient name because he was landing punches, apparently. I
don't know anything about it.
Oh, well.
If I can say more. Because I did that, you know, with the Brad and Rihanna thing, when that whole thing happened, and someone first told me about that, I was commenting on, look, well, sometimes you're going to start moving around a bit. You know, and then I found out that he literally beat her mercilessly.
Yeah.
And I looked, you know, like a horrible person, so I'm not commenting until I get all that. And pictures, I need pictures.
Oh, well, he beat her and wouldn't let her out. And
was he black or something?
I don't know, but apparently they're going to like have all these people come and talk about domestic abuse at the apartment complex this week.
Okay. What they need to do is make those rooms larger. Those rooms are too small. That's the problem.
I can't get to the fridge! Move it!
I'm telling you, no.
Okay, so class is over. Now back here is where you typically would see his jacket and his backpack. So what don't you see?
You're not telling yet?
No.
Oh,
I was wondering.
Oh, I didn't know.
There's no backpack. Somebody left their backpack.
Yeah.
On class day.
I forgot my backpack. It's the first time I ever forgot it, and I had an assignment that I had to turn in.
He not only had to turn in, but he had to turn in...
I had to turn it in an envelope.
In an envelope, which no normal person carries an envelope around with them for fun. So when he went dashing to the library... Well,
I was flipping out, because when I saw I literally didn't think about it until we got here. I get here, it's hot out, and I look at my bag, go to open my back door.
I saw you just standing there staring. I'm like, what's wrong?
Normally I don't have my backpack, and I look at my watch, like, there's no way I have time either to go back and get that, and I'm just flipping out. And then I don't know if I said it or if you said it.
I took control. I just immediately said, you're just standing there like, oh, what the notebook back here? And then I'm like, you go to the library and you redo the assignment. I'll go to Barnes & Noble that's right here and get an envelope.
So I ran off to the library, which is a very long walk. Or certainly seemed that way at the time. Just watching my watch, I feel like 2 seconds looking at my watch to see what time it was.
Well, you know what's longer is walking to Barnes & Noble and back to the library.
Eric runs over to Barnes & Noble to get envelopes because they have to have envelopes to turn this thing in.
Had to buy a box of 50, a box of 50 for one envelope.
I'm in the library and I'm just typing, as fast as I can. And I've never made so many spelling errors and mathematical miscalculations on simple mathematics.
Yeah.
But it ended up getting done, and then I had to print it. And I've never printed before.
No.
This is obviously my first semester here, so I don't know how all that stuff works. So you just print it, you click to print it, it sends it digitally to, a main, I guess, printing database it has. And you have to go and you pay for, you have to pay to print it.
Yeah, because they're fascist.
But, you got to pay for everything. And I'm thinking you can't use cash. You have to use your UCF card, which you can load.
Put money on.
You can load it with money. I've never done that because I never saw the need to. And I thought they had one that accepted cash. There was a sign on the. I went to the one on the main floor, and there was a sign on it that said, that the one on the third floor accepted cash. So you go up to the third floor.
And there was no cash machine.
There was no cash machine next to it. There's just a card reader, and so I go and talk to the guy at the counter who showed me where it was, and I asked if they accepted cash. He said, no, none of them do. They only take the card. So I'm flipping out now, and there's a guy who was right behind me who I let him go ahead of me to use the printer. And I'm like, listen, and he has his card, so I was like, listen, man, I'm in a bit of a jam here. I really appreciate your help. Could you just print something out for me? I'll give you the cash right here. So it was
only. And by cash, he means blowjob.
No, I mean cash. I gave him cash. We were in the library.
He was kind of strung out, I think, so he couldn't tell the difference between anything.
I don't care if he was strung out or not. He was really giving me for free because apparently it's only a dime with like a dime a sheet.
Yeah.
And I only needed 3. It ended up being I think 4, but I just gave him $1.
Wow, that's great. That's a great story. So you should remember your backpack from now on.
Yeah, I'll never.
That'd help out again.
I will never forget it again.
Excellent. We know what we should forget about now? Our hunger. So let's hit the road. Alright, so we're getting ready to head back for the day. We had some sweet. There it is. And there's stuff inside.
What's
today is the 30-year anniversary of?
Nope.
Any guesses?
What's the date?
February 22nd, 2010.
Nope.
It is the 30-year anniversary of the Miracle on Ice.
Oh, gosh.
When the U.S. hockey team beat the Soviets.
You know what might be a better anniversary to celebrate? When the U.S. really beat the Soviets, when the wall came down.
Nobody cares about the wall. It's all about hockey.
Nobody cares about the hockey game.
Really?
What year was it?
Really? Oh, see, that's not important.
No,
everybody knows in the 1980s, nobody cares about the wall.
No, I asked when the wall came down was 89. It was the end of 89. It was in December.
No.
It was like the official fall of European communism.
It was also the greatest U.S. hockey victory ever. They went on to win the gold. You know who they beat to win the gold?
Oh, was it Sweden?
Nope.
Who was it?
Finland.
Oh, Finland. I knew it was a Nordic country.
Yeah. Oh, then why didn't you say Norway? Because they suck.
No, I thought it was something. Well, who won?
Who won what?
Who won the game?
U.S.
No, who they beat?
Finland.
Finland. Oh, never mind.
We just had that conversation.
I know.
10 seconds earlier.
I don't remember that kind of stuff.
I just said it. What do you mean you don't remember it? It just happened.
You know what I do remember is when.
It has to be a guy that drives that to work.
Well,
okay.
That guy was serious about going. He's like, I'm not going to slow down or anything. I'm going.
On tape. Notice how he gets gas. Completely unaware that I am filming. He's at pump 7 down. What's he looking at? You ever see cars go by there, hot shot? Oh, look at them go by. Oh, look, they go by so fast. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you didn't expect to see them there, did you? No, there they are. What are you looking at? Did you have fun?
No, I did not. Why not? Because it took forever.
Well, that's what you get for running it down for a quarter of a tank.
Well, it's a very slow pump.
Yeah, well, maybe it shouldn't be so slow. Because
yeah, that's what I said. It should not be that slow.
No.
Is it better to go out that way?
Go out that way. Okay. I bet if you didn't run it down to a quarter of a tank,
well, I don't really have much
fill up faster. What do you mean you don't have much of a choice? You can get it whenever you want.
Yeah, no, but I'm not going to make a special trip to go do that.
Well, that's retarded.
You got to wait till now. Can I turn?
Yes, just turn left.
Okay.
When it's clear.
Well, yeah.
Both ways.
Looks like it's coming out to me.
Right.